The first time that Jess came down to Lennox after she'd announced her engagement, we sat down together and we watched our favourite movie, which is Father of the Bride, together. Most of you would know that movie, the story of George Banks anxiously dealing with the upcoming wedding of his daughter, Annie. The movie came out the month Jessica was born, and we've watched it many, many times together. Each time I've watched it, I've dreamt that one day that I might be George Banks delivering this speech here. This time we watched it and I took a couple of new messages out of that movie. The first one was, do not meddle in the wedding arrangements. The second message that was rammed home to me was the precious and unbreakable bond between a father and a daughter. Every time I watch that movie, I'm going to cry now. And they're playing basketball in their backyard at midnight, the night before the wedding, knowing that it'll never happen again, I cry. And I did again. And we watched it on Thursday as well together, just to do a bit of fact-checking.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jackson Manuel and I am one of two best men tonight. Me and Ruffy's bromance kicked off the day we met 20 years ago at Iona College. Both of us having the same interests and hobbies, it didn't take long to realise our friendship was in for the long haul. Every weekend was spent with each other, from school sports to blue light discos and overseas holidays. But most of our enjoyment together came out of surfing. And although you like to throw the words out on many occasions, my answer is still no, I didn't see you get a barrel.
I would like to echo a few words Ruffy wrote in his speech at my wedding. I think the same can be said about him. He's a guy who gives his all and asks for nothing. You can't beat a guy like that. They're few and far between. I don't know what I'd do without you. Straight back at you, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, today you're here to witness the marriage of Jessica Emily Day and Adam Paul Ruff. On behalf of this lovely couple and their families, welcome. What a story these two have. It may surprise some of you to know that at birth, the man you know as Ruff was actually given a first name too. His parents selected the name Adam and remain to this day the only people who use it.
Adam's nan, she's not here these days, passed on, but she always said from a very young age that he'd been here before. He was an old man. And through his life, he's always done everything at a measured pace. He's been a blessing in what he does, how he goes about it. He's no fuss person, and he's always been low maintenance. I'm proud.
From grades 8 to 12, Jess was schooled at Somerville House, where she met lifelong friends.
The school was prestigious for its education and sport, but all Jess wanted to do was dance. So, Jess, if you didn't achieve quite what you hoped to, you can literally blame it on the boogie. Thank you. Really like that joke.
I sincerely mean this when I say that it really didn't take Adam long to prove his worth and his value in our family. Adam is one of the nicest guys I know. He is kind, he is patient, he's responsible. I could go on, but I just feel so lucky to have today received a brother-in-law like Adam. So thanks, Adam, for being such the awesome guy you are.
With a bit of a push from his mum, Adam ended up getting serious about a career. He began an apprenticeship at the BP oil refinery, then consequently has been in the oil and gas industry for 13 years. The career has seen Adam in many different roles with interstate and international travel, and Adam loves Taylor Swift.
She's really good.
There's nowhere natural for me to get that information into the script, so I've shoehorned it into careers. Adam recalls the first time he ever met Jess. He was immediately drawn to her. So drawn, in fact, that he barely spoke to her. This was the moment of the famous pork ribs.
Adam Ruff's barbecue ribs have brought a lot of joy into a lot of lives. But on this particular day, they caught the attention of Jessica, licking barbecue sauce off her fingers in a way that was a little less ladylike than she's looking tonight. Jess announced, "My God, I'm going to marry whoever made these ribs."
The very first night at the Spiker Street balcony, I remember sort of asking to Will, like, who is that? To which Will quickly replied, that's Jess Day. She's easily Kate's hottest mate. There was always something special about you. We met once, and from time to time I would see you in passing and have nothing more than a couple of minutes with you. I now get the rest of my life with you, and I couldn't be happier. My life changed when our worlds fell together, and we've never been apart since. Your excitement, enthusiasm, and positivity bring me so much happiness. Your love for love makes me feel warm, and your presence lights up the darkest of rooms.
Adam. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Yeah.
Jess lost for words.
I'll find him. Standing here today, looking at you in front of everyone we love, I feel exactly like that teenage girl laying eyes on you for the very first time. What was then a feeling brought on by that dark facial hair, perfect white smile, and delicious skin tone, all of which stand true today. I now see the man I love endlessly, who changed my life in every way. Adam, since I have held your hand in mine, I've dreamt bigger than I ever thought possible and fear nothing, knowing I will never have to face this world alone. And while on days like today, filled with happiness and light, it is so easy to be filled with love for you. It's the darker days we've shared. I know without any hesitation, you are the one for me and the best decision I will ever and have ever made. And of course, to my big brother, Chris, what the hell is going on? You were covered in feathers. If you have had the pleasure of meeting my brother Chris, or please say hello to him tonight. I'm not surprised at all that he's completely covered in feathers at my wedding, but anyway, him and his amazing partner Charlie travelled all the way from Luxembourg to be here tonight, so thank you so much. Papa and Robbo, you have given me everything in life I could ever need or want, and I can't imagine having better parents or role models. Your generosity every day is so overwhelming, and the lead up to today has been no different.
Mum and Dad, what haven't these two done for me and for Jess and I? I guess it wasn't until I was a little older that I realised the lengths and the sacrifices that have been made for me to help me to where I am today, to shape who I am. Thank you for supporting me in every which way and guiding me to where I stand today. I love you both.